Hi, I'm Jim Chilton. I am the founder and CEO, and I am the coach of Financial Coach Enterprises. And I'm doing this video for two reasons. John Reeves is a phenomenal friend and client of mine who we have made through Financial Coach Enterprises our National Director of Sales and Recruiting / Military Operations. Everything John is doing with me, is about Financial Coach Enterprises. And what I'm going to do today is when we're done recording this is going right to John, and this will be sent directly to you. And this will help supplement what John is talking about, because John thinks enough of you to think that you might want to be involved in Financial Coach. So let's start at the beginning and let's talk about this. All right. I've been in my career, August 1st, 33 years. I started in the insurance business. I became a registered representative, a registered investment advisor. I got all my licenses. I own a financial planning firm called Financial Solutions. You might have heard of a nonprofit I created across the country. We are the largest financial literacy organization in America, called SOFA, Society for Financial Awareness. You might want to check that out. I've created Prospecting Meister Inc., an online marketing business. So the guy you're listening to gum flapping here is a marketing guy. Okay? Well, there is an opportunity that is rolled in at this exact moment in America that I absolutely believe to my core is something that needs to be grabbed. It is an opportunity that the wisest people will take advantage of, and the fools will be too busy and will let it go by. And so I am putting my chips on the line with a couple of key guys, John and Gilda Reeves, and my friend Quan Lee and Michael Galati, his partner. Okay, so let's talk about this opportunity. We have, and I don't know how much you really believe the press, I don't, but we've watched trends now in employment in America go from 8% to 7%. It doesn't even count for the millions of Americans that have quit looking for jobs. So the idea of getting a quality job, not just some low-paying job, but a quality job, a lot of people have just quit. We now have watched our country, because of our indebtedness, terminate the 99-week unemployment payouts to 99 weeks, 2 years of being unemployed. That is plummeting now in the payouts. People have to find work. Then we have the drawdowns. The Iraqi war ended. We've got Obama bringing home the troops from Afghanistan. We've got more people with post-traumatic stress syndrome. We've got wounded warriors, amputees. We got all of that. And then we got all the regular guys that are fine, that have came out of there, like the Reeves, like you, that have came out, or you're getting out. And then we have these opportunities. And so what I've looked around, realizing, is next to the military, we have another wave of unemployed people that are, I have 5 kids, they all graduated from college. 5 kids, all done. How to be given battle pay or a medal. Okay? Do you know how many of them, when they graduated from college, are now working gainfully employed full-time in the endeavor that they got their major in? 0. None. They have gone to work into other areas of their lives that they never trained themselves to do. My son Jake, who works here, he's director of operations. He was a baseball player, communications major. And now he's running his, working in his dad's business. Those college kids have been out 2, 3, and 4 years. Their parents now, after they paid for them to get out of school, realizes those kids, their kids, have now got $50,000 to $100,000 of college debt, and they don't have jobs to pay it. Now the parents are now asking to help the kids to pay the debts. I mean, this thing goes on and on and on. What we need in this country are people making more money and getting into things that people have to have. So, as a financial advisor, doing all areas of financial planning with all my different licenses, there is an area that is like utilities. You turn the faucet, the water comes out. You turn the keys, your car goes on. You turn the light switch, the lights come on. And when they don't, something's not in the natural order. The insurance business is thriving today. It's part of financial planning. It's part of business. John and Gilda are very successful in growing their real estate business, but that's only one limb of the tree off of the entire trunk of the tree. And so what I've introduced to John and what we're building is a very unique concept that there's only a few companies out there that are doing this. And it's a multi-level insurance business created around 2 areas. New people coming into the business and established people coming back into the business at a different level. I've created a company called Financial Coach Enterprises. And anything to do with me and you and John is dealing with the military. And what we're looking for are regional people that want to attract, want to recruit military people who want to get into becoming entrepreneurial. They've looked at their prospects of lousy pay and a bleak future. And like John thinks, and I believe to my core, that there's a lot of people out there with a lot of initiative that have been held down in the military mindset that want to get out and really do something big. They want to be their own boss, make their own pay, create their own wealth, and do things their own way and work when they want and do what they want and build their own lifestyle and get into the game and enjoy their life and enjoy their business. People need life insurance. People need property casualty insurance. Okay? And those people that come in are a growing industry. At our program, we will bring those people in. We have a video program that I'm building. I think we're up to right now about 70 or 80 coaching and training videos. That is the differentiator. In our program, we can bring someone in and they could be in an igloo under 50 feet of snow for 6 months and learn exactly how to do our business through our video and our coaching program. Our website, www.financialcoachenterprises.com, is phenomenal. It's great. So what John and I are doing is going to build a network across America. Marine, obviously, Navy, Army, military, National Guard. We're going to build an army. Okay, we want to build thousands, tens of thousands of people that are going to get into the insurance business and sell income replacement term insurance to families who need it, and cash accumulation, cash value insurance to accumulate money for their kids' college, their retirement, their emergencies, their opportunities, and make a lot of money. Our thing also will be that these people can work full-time as a career, they can come in part-time, or they can work anytime. And they can make as little as $500 a month, or they can make as much as $20,000 a month. But what John is coming to you about is the opportunity of joining Financial Coach Enterprises coming in under John's downline, every military hire in America that comes through Financial Coach Enterprises until John and Gilda are dead is going to come up through that upline. That means for you, you have an opportunity to bring those people in, get an override on their business. If you as well wish to sell or whatever, you can do that as well. But what we want to do is build a downline organization where you bring in Fred. Fred learns the business. Fred builds a downline. He brings in Bob, Tony, Scott, Lee, Harry, and Tony. And those guys all sell and do well. And then they bring in a downline, and all of those generations of revenues keep coming up through the system. I'm recruiting a dear friend of mine over in Phoenix. His name is Jerry Gutman. And Jerry and I were talking on the phone the other day, and he's just hilarious. He owns a bunch of graveyards and cemeteries, and he's very successful in financial planning. He's a multimillionaire. And he says, you know, Jim, I got to tell you something. I've worked my Hebrew ass off to be very successful in what I'm doing. But I ran into a bunch of guys, and I missed the biggest opportunity of my life. Those guys got involved in one of the fledgling businesses of a downline business of financial services, mostly life insurance. And those jokers for 30 and 40 years made over $1 million a year. And he goes, you know what? I'm not going to miss this again. So he, as well as my other friends and relationships, I'm going to be recruiting in as well. But for you to see this video is something that John will have approached you on. John will have talked with you about this. John will have sent you to our website to look at everything about it. John will probably have made you stop and pause and think about this. But if the idea of creating sustainable wealth that never goes away and getting involved in a business that people have to have, like tires and the lights on and the water flowing, people have to have insurance for property casualty, for homeowners, renters, car insurance. People have to save. We're going to be selling savings programs to people if they become sick or disabled. The insurance company will guarantee to keep the money coming in that the banks and the credit unions won't. So it's a great opportunity for you, but I'm going to tell you something, and I hope you take this in the right way. We're moving on with or without you, and we're going to build this thing. If you know anything about my buddy John, see, you don't know me. When you put us together, nothing's going to stop us. And would love to have you be a part of us in what we're doing and the opportunity and the money that you can make for doing that. So I want to thank you for your time. Get back with John and let us know. And if you have any questions, feel free to call me on my cell phone, 858-922-1455. And I'll leave you with this. If you're a friend of John Reeves, then you're a friend of Jim Chilton. So give me a call. Thanks.